Hey guys, and welcome to Diablo 4's quarterly update for June 2021. So, I have a little bit of allergies, guys, or cold. You'll have to bear with me a little bit, but we're gonna get through this because up to this point, I've been very excited for Diablo 4, and I've been bringing the quarterly updates when they show up. I just might have to do this a little bit different just to get all the information out for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoy what you guys see. This quarterly update looks like it's an art update. So no more like it revolves around the game, but not like exactly like gameplay and stuff. Um, in the beginning, they kind of just want us to be happy and hope that we're happy with their rogue design that they came up with. They try and explain the critical part of the art element for Diablo 4, which is true because the art is a lot of what brings us in. And then once we get there, it's the gameplay. um, and it looks like they have a lot of neat stuff coming up, so we'll be taking a look at that here in a few seconds. And as always, like I said, they just want us to be happy and enjoy what they're doing. And I'm glad like that they give us these updates, even if there aren't updates, because at least we know that they're still working on the game and they're trying to do the best that they can do. Alright, so we're up to John Mueller's art is the art director. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. I'm no good with names. But okay, so here's Lilith. Like you can see, this is a picture of her from one of the cinematic cutscenes, and oh my god, it looks so amazing. And so it's like realistic, but still kind of got the game feel to it. I guess it's really like, like what cinematics are supposed to be like, movie like. But I think that look on her is like incredible. Like, even look at those eyes. Like, she's angry. She's sad. She's angry. She's sad. She's upset. She's a lot of things. So I can only imagine what she's gonna do in like Diablo 4, huh? Alright, so we're getting down to the part, and most of this is them talking about how they wanted the characters to be, and a lot of the way they wanted the characters to be was like handcrafted, original, unique looking, custom, you know, make it feel good kind of type thing. And and using technology, and that's the thing, like technology has changed from Diablo 3 to Diablo 4, from what was Diablo like what 1 2, like we've had a lot of changes, and so now they're able to do bigger, better things. Like you can see down here, with the tools and stuff, they've been able to overhaul the look of the characters a lot. And so here we're looking, and it says you could choose from a variety of personas and customize them with a slew of details during character creation. So let's see if I can widen this in. Alright, so you can see like all the different things you could do. Like starting here, we got a lot of scars and kind of, it looks like, yeah, like less armor. Well, not less armor, I guess those are shoulders overlapping, but you can see like the scar difference. And over here you can see where they've changed the look of like the face paint, tribal paint. You can even see like going all the way across like the eye difference. And like if you get over here to where I'm pointing, you can see like little scars, but there's still some open area, and what it'd be like with no tribal paint or light maybe. And I like that they were able to do red, but it wasn't like way over the, like super bright. To me, this makes sense. So I think it looks really nice. And let's see, anything else? Look at the armor detail. Like, if the armor really comes out detailed like this, it's gonna be fantastic. Let's see what else they got to show us. Zoomed in too far. Yikes. Okay, so now we're back to our main screen here. Let's scroll down a little bit farther. Okay, so so again, they're going back over saying they really want us to realize that they're taking a lot of time and care into the character creations. I believe this is the barbarian. Well, layer scenes. Okay, so let's see here what it says for this. We call our layer scenes. Players have customized the look of their characters. Your new exciting wardrobe system. Woo! That allows you to mix and match hundreds of armor components unique to your class alongside custom color palettes to create your class's fancy and best represent your character. No, see, I like that. I like that there's color palettes. Yeah, I'd be playing around with color palettes all day long. Um, so that makes me happy because usually the gear was very stock. Like you couldn't change the colors. What you got, what the outfit was what the outfit was. So that's kind of neat. And we'll go ahead and zoom in on this page here so you guys can take a look. I believe he is the barbarian, or one look for the barbarian, and that is pretty cool because like you can see all the details in the chains and even the cloth. Like this is amazing around here, and just the little fine details. I like that. Even the armor's nicely detailed out. And if you guys can't tell, I'm like a junkie for graphics, so I love this no matter what. As long as it's like, you know, as long as I feel like Blizzard's doing their best, I am a complete junkie for their stuff. I really, really am. Okay, so now let's see here. Oh, the cutscenes. Yeah, I took a quick look at this, and this is going to be interesting too. Where it sounds like what they're going to do with the cutscenes is you're going to see your character and how your character looks in the cutscenes. So it's not like all generic cutscenes. They're actually going to put your character in as part of the, like, make it more part of the story. If I am reading right, which is going to be very cool. I believe this is a sorceress, so we can take a look at her. And like, this is neat. Like again, fabric looks really good. The leather looks really good. If this is how you would see things in the cutscenes and see things in the game, that's gonna be freaking amazing. Now, game might be a little bit harder because it's smaller details, so you may not see it all. But look at this. This is fantastic. And then look at the scenery in the background. To me, that's amazing too. Like I feel like I'm really in this dark chapel type looking place. It's just, yeah. All right, so now we're moving down a little bit more here, and then they talk about the Rogue announced trailer was created entirely in our own game engine. Oh, that was the other thing too. Like their game engine, it sounded like they like pretty much overhauled their game engine to make it better, which is nice. And you know it's great since they are taking so much time at this that they are actually working on every little aspect of the game, including what the game is made on. You know. Let's see here, and then we'll just zoom in here. But see, like to me, this is great. Like this whole valley is amazing. But this is also why I felt like it reminded me of Path of Exile, which is weird because, like I said, Diablo 3 was there, not Diablo 3, Diablo 2 was before Path, and then there was Path. Path brought up these valleys that were just freaking amazing. I mean, not that Diablo 2 didn't have amazing areas, they did for what they could do it on, but Path made it more amazing. And now Blizzard's like, I feel like Blizzard's like one upping them, going, you like Path? Well, I got something better. Just give me some time, but I got something better. Let's see here. We're getting too geeked out about how things look close up. You know what? I'm glad that they're getting kind of geeked out about things looking close up because most of the time when we're playing the game, we're pretty close up. Sometimes we scroll out, and so we are like right close there. But every once in a while, we do like to see things like close up, and that's scrolled out. Let's see, what else do we got? I think that's the end of his, and then I'll start us on to the next person. Okay, so now we're up to the lead character artist. Basically, his job is going to be all about how the characters look and the detail of the characters. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so physically based rendering PBR. Basically, here they're talking about how everything has to look and match up to achieve the look that they want. So, for example, because they want realistic type looking, they had to figure out what is realistic colors in this area. Where should the sun be? Where should shadows be? All those fine like little details. What kind of and no, this sounds funny, but what kind of material the characters would be wearing? Would they be in cloth? Would they be in leather? What would be the reality for these adventurers out in this area? So that's taking it a little bit farther that way. And then they go on to talk about expanding the dye system, which is pretty cool. And you can see down here, all the colors are still pretty dark except for white, and the white is really loud on the barbarian, like super loud. But you can see here it rotating through the barbarian, so you can see the different matchings, and you can see too as the color palettes rotate too. There's different colors that show up for the buckles and the buttons and stuff, so it tries to match in with the color that you have chosen. And then down here, they have the sorceress in different armor sets. So this would be in red. And that's pretty cool looking. This would be in black. And then this would be in white. And honestly, I think she looks good in white. Like, sorceress in white is good. Probably even more so than the barbarian. The barbarian just looks like one big cotton ball. But, I think for me, my color is definitely going to be like black and silver though, if I can get it. Another color that I might use, I might tinker around with the purple I saw there, because that's like a dark purple, which would be kind of nice just for something different. And then they talk about the close-up look, and the close-up look is basically when we're playing the game and stuff, they want us to be able to tell the details in the characters. Okay, before they weren't able to really give us detail. And so now they've given us color options unlike for our outfits, unlike what we've had before. And now here we got more detail. And you can see too, this is really good. The close-up is excellent. Alright, you got close-up here, always, both ways. Male, female, I believe. And then you got over here off to the sides and stuff, but you can see like as you start zooming out though, some of the detail fades out, but it's still better than I think anything that we've had up to date. All right, now let's see what else we got in this bag of goodies. Another example of rogue body type wearing the same armor. So here's a picture of the rogues. I kind of like this. It's a little neat. Although I'm only gonna say this just in thought. I mean, yeah, I know we're running from demons and all kinds of stuff, but man, that armor looks pretty heavy for a rogue. I'm just saying, like, but it makes it. I mean, it's leather, so it makes sense for a rogue or what we know as to be rogues. But man, it looks heavy. It looks hella heavy. And let's see what else. They got videos, of course, and then that section. Okay, guys, now we're up to the associate art director of characters. So basically here we're going to see a bunch of different characters, just like heads up. And basically he goes over and he says that, and this is very important to a game, okay, we all know this is important. When we come up to a monster, or even our own characters, we expect them to do what we expect them to do. You know, if something's supposed to be gory, we expect it to be gory. If something's supposed to slash, it better slash. That's just how gamers kind of work. There's um, certain things that we look for. I guess I don't know if you'd say it's pickiness or whatnot, but you do expect your characters to do what they're supposed to do. You expect your demons to do what they're supposed to do. So he's not too wrong in this. Now, with that, he does mention something that I like too, is that the characters and stuff that we see should be unique. Like they're trying to achieve something so that we're seeing new things out of monsters, new things out of our characters, not things that we've seen in the past. Because I mean, you can rework past stuff, but it's true, it gets boring. If you see the same stuff over and over again, you're like, oh yeah, I saw that in like Diablo 2. Or oh yeah, Diablo 3. My bard did that. A lot of that. So, I like hearing that, oops, my cursor, that they're looking for being unique and having some different styles. Now I'm gonna run these. These look like I'll run them a little bit, but here's the Dark Skeleton Lord, and this is kind of the movement of it. And I like the spec. The spec is kind of creepy. Like I like how this is going down, like how it is. But this is nice visual. I love that they're showing us visual models of this like this too. It's so neat. So I'm like pleased that I can show you guys this too. Thank you, Blizzard. Thank you for letting us do this. Alright, so keep moving along here. Who else we got? Oh, is that the Skeleton King? Maybe. Or it might be just another monster, but let's take a look at the visual on this one. Oh my goodness gracious. What's that movie? I'm gonna have to look it up. It's not Sixth Sense. It reminds me of I can't even remember because I used to watch the movie so much, but there was a movie and it had the same kind of cage thing over her face, except that it was like a girl behind it and she was like crawling. But that's freaking neat. I like that. So yeah, so far I'm impressed with these models. There's like, and look at all that detail too, bone detail, bone structure. Okay, now this one might gross me out. What we got here? Succubus is another great example of an interesting and clear visual read gameplay. Alright, let's see what this thing does. Okay, that's not a succubus, but that thing's gross. Now this might creep me out. What the hell? It ain't got no head. Oh, ew. It does have a head, but that's gross. That is like hell. Like, see, now this stuff will freak me out. This stuff will freak me out because that is like spider looking. Roses don't do spider. Like I do not do spider. So they won because that is gross. That's gross as shit to me. All right. Why Blizzard? Why? Oh, here's the succubus. Here we go. This one's gonna be cool. Uh, but they've always been good with the art with like succubus. Like, look at those wings, so beautiful. I like how she just kind of floats and bounces a little bit. That's amazing. And I love the outfit they found for her. That's good. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. All right. Now what we got? In order to achieve this, we needed to process the technology to realize amazing and honestly disturbing creations, and this is true. They they did good with the technology that they had. We got better technology, and now they're making the best out of the technology they have now. Which might be, why we need to give them leadway in them taking so much time, because these are very detailed creatures. Like, I am still standing unimpressed. What we got down here? Ooh, what are you? What are you? Organic surfaces also represent accuracy in our engine. Fur, bone, flesh, and blood are all visible and react to light accordingly. That's good. That's good. And see, like, I like how it reacts to light too, because I don't think we've ever really had anything like this with shadows, you know. So to me, it's an amazing world right now for Diablo, because it's adding that extra element that they needed, which was shadows, shadow effects, models, that kind of thing. I mean, their characters were models, but there was no like shadow, no light, no reflection, no nothing. It was like, here's your character on a board, run. And that even goes, like, I believe for Diablo 2 too, because I don't think there was really a shadow effect. But again, that was older technology. So, that kind of thing was, eh. Okay, what grossness do we have here? Because you look like a wolfie. Are you a wolfie? Oh, you're a wolfie. We got Cerberus, and bone. That's cool. I like how you can tell the difference too between the fur and the bone. Like, this is obviously bone. Like, you don't even have to guess. It's pretty cool. This might be a game that I can't play late at night. It might end up being that way. Oh, here's a closer up on the bones and stuff. Like, see, look at the detail. Like, there's bone and flesh, and you could see clearly the difference. So that's fantastic. Okay. So now they're wrapping up and hoping that we enjoy the creations that they have shown us. And I have to say, I truly do enjoy it. But as always, I'm hoping that they get the game out soon. I am looking forward to this game, but not too soon, because I want them to keep doing a good job. Because this game has to succeed. It just has to. If it doesn't, it's going to be devastating, like all the way around, because I think a ton of us are still looking forward to it. So it has to succeed, Blizzard. Listen to me, it has to do well. Anyways, thank you guys for dealing with me during my cold. I'm glad that I was able to bring you this update. And I hope to see you guys very, very soon. If you like this video, please hit like. And if you want to tell me what your thoughts are on the art side of Diablo 4, leave a comment. And if you super like what I do, subscribe. Anyways, I hope to see you guys all soon.